Hey everyone, we're back. I know it's been a long time since my last video, but I've been preoccupied with, life. But since dictator Palachuk has taken away our freedom and is forcing us to stay at home, I'm finding myself with a lot of spare time on my hands. So today I'm going to be talking about the Brisbane City Council and the despicable manner in which they tried to bully me into paying a parking ticket until I elected to challenge the ticket in court. As always, I have to make a disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer, and this is in no way should be taken as legal advice. I'm only sharing my experience with you and therefore will not be held responsible for any action anyone takes as a result of this video. In early 2015, I was issued a parking ticket in the Lang Park traffic area for parking more than 15 minutes. At the time, the Brisbane City Council website had stated that the 15-minute time applies to all unsigned roads. Now I had parked on a signed road lawfully as per the sign that was on the road. I wrote to the Brisbane City Council to appeal, but was told that outside the hours of the sign, the road is deemed to be unsigned. The problem is this was not stated on the Brisbane City Council website. I then escalated the matter and wrote to the so-called independent disputes commissioner, who also denied my appeal. I then elected to have the matter heard in court, and then a few months later I received a letter from the Brisbane City Council stating that, "Thank you for your election to attend the Magistrates Court regarding the above ticket issued by Brisbane City Council. A solicitor from the Brisbane City Legal Practice has re-examined your case and a decision has been made not to proceed with any court action in this matter. The matter is now finalised and no further action is required on your behalf. Yours sincerely, Prosecutions Officer, Brisbane City Council." So what does this say about the legality and lawfulness of the infringement notice that was issued? Well, I wrote a letter to Graham Quirk, who was the Lord Mayor of Brisbane at the time. I explained that despite the fact that I had acted in accordance with the rules of the Lang Park traffic area, as per the information on the Brisbane City Council website, I was issued this infringement notice unlawfully and was subsequently bullied by Brisbane City Council staff and the so-called independent disputes commissioner to pay the fine, and that it was only after I elected to have the matter heard in court that the decision was made to not proceed with any court action. I implored Mayor Quirk to sack the staff members involved, as I believed I was unfairly being bullied into paying a fine I shouldn't have to pay. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, in his response, Graham Quirk said that the reason the charges were dropped had to do with the fact that my car wasn't registered in Queensland at the time, since I just moved to Brisbane. And unfortunately, Graham Quirk stood by the bully tactics of his staff and even had the gall to suggest that I should have taken further action to access the necessary information. I accessed this information from the Brisbane City Council website and acted accordingly. What further action should I have taken, Mr. Quirk? No, the Brisbane City Council should have made this information available on their website and easily accessible to the public. That is your job. That was the ridiculous response that I got from a typical arrogant politician who can't admit he was in the wrong. The hubris was palpable. It was only after March 2019, when the Brisbane City Council introduced new adjustable parking restrictions, that the wording on their website is now clear and unambiguous with regards to this matter. I vowed to go public with this story to let people know of my experience with dealing with the bully tactics of the Brisbane City Council. They tried to squeeze money out of me, but when I pushed back and was willing to take the matter to court, they dropped the charges. What does that say about the Brisbane City Council? Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and check out my other videos, and be sure to hit the subscribe button to be in the loop for when I release more.